Hey, I decided I was going to do a quick video on my makeup. I don't do it every day, but I just thought I would try out something new. I did start making videos for this channel, so I'm just going to try a few different things and see what is liked more. So anyway, I always start out with washing my face. I'm going to make this as quick as I can so it doesn't go over like an hour long. Once I wash my face, that's whenever I start like with my primer. And the primer I'm going to be using this time is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And it looks like this. It's almost empty. I need a new one. I love this primer. It's kind of like a lotion texture, and I just kind of put dabs even on my eyelids. I can get enough out. I probably will be looking over to my left, probably your right, a few times because that's where my mirror is. So, yeah. Anyway, I massage this into my skin really well. You don't need a lot of primer. I mean, any primer you don't need a lot of. I like the Cover FX primer too. We got it in a BoxyCharm. And it's a blurring primer. Sometimes I'll even use two. I'll use like the Hangover, I don't know why I want to call it FX. Hangover. It just says Hangover, but it kind of looks like RX, like on a prescription at the bottom. Anyway. Oops. Yeah, that fell. Alright, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and put a little bit. I'll use the Cover FX primer. It's more of like a tan textured, not textured, but tan color. And it's like a really soft texture to it. And it's supposed to blur out your pores and fine lines, things like that. Still need to paint my nails. Alright, once I do that, that's when I start with my eyes. And I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I don't want to make this super long. I'm just going to do something very simple. And I'm using, I'm sure to everybody's surprise, right? The Sweet Peach Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and Sharon got this for me for Christmas. I love it so much. I've had one before, and it's a really good palette. And Stephanie, you had, or have, I think you've used most of yours, but yeah, I'm going to be using this. And I'll just kind of point to what colors I'm going to be using. So I'm going to do a look that I usually do daily as I do my makeup. Oh, I just love the smell. So I'm going to start out with Peaches and Cream. And I'm going to mix it with Georgia. So I'm going to kind of take my brush and go back and forth. And I'm going to take this all over my lid and crease, and I'm going to take it up to, you know, like right underneath my eyebrow. So I'm going to do that like 2 times. And use this kind of as like a setting transition type thing, shade. Okay. I'm going to do the other eye real quick. My eyebrows are still a little bit red where I just washed my face and did a mask. Does anybody get the BoxyCharm? I get one every month. I think I'm actually going to start doing videos, like unboxing videos. Sometimes I keep everything, and then other times I give it away. Just depends on what I have, what I don't need, what I have too much of already. So I'm sure everybody knows that. The next shade I'm going to go into is kind of like a pink shade with it, and it has like little glitter bits in it. It's called Candied Peach, and I love it. I'm just going to use the same brush. This is just a Blending Crease Blush by Kesha. That's not the name of it at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sonia or Sonia Keshik, something like that. And I'm going to take that shade on the same brush, and I'm going to just keep it down at the crease line. And I'm going to blend it from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner, like so. I'm going to blend it really well. And then what I'm going to do is take another brush. This is a Luxie brush. It's the 121 mini tapered. We got these in BoxyCharm in December. Yeah. And I'm going to take the color Summer Yum. And I'm going to add that just to my outer corner. And I'm going to carry it in. So I guess it's really not just my outer corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit more to build up that deep, pretty browny peachy shade. And I like to drag it along my lash line. And just continue to drag it in. And then I'm going to go back to my Sonia brush, and I'm going to take the color Candied Peach again, and I'm going to go kind of like, you know, blend those two in together really good so it doesn't look all cracked out and everywhere. Blend them together. Okay, and then I'm going to take one more shade. Well, I'm actually not going to take one more shade. I'm going to be using a couple more, but one more shade for my outer corner, and it's Puree. And it's like this brown, pretty brown shade. I'm telling you, like when you put some of these on, they're not what they appear. Now this I am going to keep on my outer corner, and I'm not going to move it in, pull it in. I might drag it down a little bit, but I'm not. That's all I'm going to do with it. Right there, you saw it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye really quick. Same thing, Candied Peach from the outer corner to the inner corner. Such a pretty color. And I do my eyeshadow first, because I feel like some eyeshadows do have a little bit of kickback with them, and you know, they can fall into your foundation and it can get messy. So what's everybody doing today? Probably something way more entertaining than what I'm doing, right? I'm like the most boring person. I know. I'm really sorry about these angles and the lights. My camera isn't that good. It's my phone, my iPhone. So I'll be getting a better camera soon. My favorite shade in this palette is Nectar. It's right here. Yeah, I really need to paint my nails. And I am going to take it, on kind of like a flat, I would say that's probably like a smudger brush. It's like a double-sided brush, and I think it's Eco Tools. And I'm going to pack it on both sides. And kind of stamp it all over my lid. Then I'm going to take another blending brush and kind of blend those peachy pinks in with the Nectar. Trying to figure out what I'm trying to say here. called, but yeah, getting rid of those yucky looking harsh lines, right? Harsh lines, that's what I was looking for. Harsh line. Same thing, I'm using Nectar, stamping it on my lid. And then again, I'm gonna take an EcoTools blending brush. It's also pretty much the same thing. Actually, it's like almost identical, only this one's a little more tapered. The blending brush part's a little more tapered. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to blend in everything together really good. And there we have it. Okay, now I'm gonna put my foundation on. And I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Liquid Foundation. I use my finger and I just spot it here and there. I'm gonna try and speed up some because we're 11 minutes in and I don't wanna make this like somebody's entire day to have to sit and watch. It's just kind of like a trying out what I like to do, what kind of videos I'm going to be making more of. And everyone knows I love makeup. I collect makeup. I have tons of makeup. I give makeup away all the time. And it's just something kind of like a hobby for me. And I enjoy doing it, as do many women. Even though I don't need any more makeup, it's like I can never stop buying it. And Taylor, you're the same way. More with eyeshadows with you, but you know the struggle, right? The struggle of walking into an Ulta Beauty or a Sephora and seeing all these beautiful new eyeshadow palettes and just face palettes in general and primers and yeah. It's like I believe in the Lord, and I swear every time I walk into one of those places, it's like the rapture's happened. Take me up, because I'm gone. I'd buy the entire store if I could. Taylor, we haven't went yet. Remember, when we get the time, we need to go. We always talk about going, and we never do it. Why don't we ever go? Yeah, this foundation's a little bit light for me right now, but it's what I've got. And I have some Maybelline Fit Me, but it's too dark. So I'm kind of like in between. Maybe I should have mixed it. Guess I could have. I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in Fair. Looks like this. And the little goes a long way with this guy. So I'm just going to kind of put it in the areas that I want to highlight and cover up a little bit of scarring. And again, since I don't know where my sponge is, I'm just going to use my brush. And you guys, this is an Ulta brush. I'm sorry, I haven't been telling you even what tools I'm using. This is just an Ulta. I've had it for so long. It's just, I almost dropped it in the toilet. What do you do in a case like that? Would you reach in and get it? Or would you throw it away? I mean, of course you're going to reach in and get it out because you can't flush a brush, but would you wash it really good and use it still, or would you throw it in the trash? I think I'd probably throw it in the trash. But I love this brush. It's my all-time favorite. I've used it for 2 years now, probably, and it's seriously amazing. The name has worn off. I do know it's the Ulta brand though, and it's kind of like a flat top. It's soft and it's thick and heavenly, and I'll use this brush until every bristle falls out. That's how good it is. Alright, now I'm going to finish up my under eyes. Let me find a brush for them. Let me find a brush. I think I'm just going to use another Luxie, like mini flat angled or something. I don't know. I don't know. What should I use? What would you use? What should I use? Oh, I know. I'm going to use this Ulta. It's an eyeshadow brush, but it's a little BB travel brush. Okay, I'm going to take the color Summer Yum in Puree, and I'm going to mix them together like I did, you know, the transition starting shade. And I'm going to go right under my under eye. Whoop. I'm going to blend it in there, kind of blend it out some, because I like to do smoky eyes. But I'm going to do a few different eye looks on here, so that'll be fun. Fun, fun, fun. I know I talk a lot and I talk fast. I'm just starting with this, so bear with me. I'll get better. I'll get better. I have faith in me. Got faith in me. All right, I'm going to take the same brush I used earlier for Nectar, which was the lid shade I used, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put Nectar right here in my inner corner to kind of brighten up my eyes a little bit. I love Nectar. It's my favorite. And I guarantee you it's going to hit pan before anything else. It's going to be gone way before. What if you can buy these in single pans? I'd hate to have to buy a whole new palette, which I wouldn't, for one color. They should make single pans. Okay, if you wet in the shimmery shades, satiny shades, sometimes they will show up a whole lot better. Just a quick little disclaimer on that. And I'm going to also use Bellini. Pretty shade right here. With my ugly nails. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right here, kind of like dead middle. Yeah, just to give it a little bit more color right there in the like mid to inner corner. So it's not just big bright Nectar all over the place. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with the eyes. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to do my face, like my face makeup. And I love using the Tarte Hamptons Weekender palette. This is a great palette. If you don't have it, you need it. Because I use it, and I've had it for over a year, and look, it's great. A little goes a long way. Don't forget that. I remember the first time I used it, I didn't know that in my cheeks. I looked like I was going to like a circus to do an act. Don't laugh at me. Not funny. Not nice. Don't laugh at me. Okay. I'm going to take the bronzer shade. It's called Farmer's Market. And I kind of start up here and I dust it right here from like mid-ear halfway down the cheek. And I do this slowly for a reason, because I don't want to overdo it, right? I don't need to look like somebody threw a big old mud puddle, big old clump out of a mud puddle onto my face. I just love it. It blends out so well. Gives you a little bit of a wash of color, especially when you're like me and have like foundation that's way too light for you. I would think during the summer my skin would have lightened back up. I'm going to have to go get me a new bottle. Stephanie, if you want that bottle I have that I am talking about that's too light for me, it's all yours, baby. It's the color Bone. That's the shade I'm in Estee Lauder. It's 1W1 Bone. And I got a bottle of this foundation prior. This is my second bottle, and it's a really good foundation. I don't necessarily think you have to spend $40 on a foundation to get a good look. That's just, I just wanted to try it really bad. The Maybelline Fit Me is cheap, affordable, and it's a really good foundation too. And I used it all summer. All right, I'm going into Summer House. And Summer House is the blush in the Tarte palette. Sorry, I gotta pick this up. And I'm going to mix it with my Laura Geller New York. We got this at a BoxyCharm. It's kind of got like a shimmer to it. And instead of using a highlight, I'm going to just use this blush along with my Tarte blush to give me a little bit of a glow on my cheeks. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just going to go ahead and use a highlight too. I know what I'm gonna do now. I'll show y'all in a minute. I try to put my BoxyCharm stuff to good use. They give you really good stuff. If you guys don't, I am not sponsored by anybody. I just started making videos for the fun of it. So no, I'm not representing anybody or anything. I'm just saying BoxyCharm is good, and they do give you decent full-size products. if you're thinking about getting it, it's $21 a month. It's really affordable and worth it because the value is well over $100 every time. And sometimes they even give you a 6th product. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, real quick, I'm gonna kind of like touch up my eyebrows. I'm not a big eyebrow doer, but since we got this in Boxy, I'm gonna use it. So I'm just gonna quickly do that, and I'm gonna try and keep talking while I do it, but I'm really bad at multitasks. So if I fail to speak, it's because my brain is like the size of a peanut. Okay. And I can't do 2 things at once. I'm so bad, and that's why this video is already 20 minutes long, and I suck at editing. I have not learned how to do that, like, by any means, so right now I'm just full-blown sending it all out, and I'm not editing a thing. When I learn how to do it really well, then of course I'm going to, and I'll even make an intro. And Sharon, I thought about it. My YouTube name right now is Shan Griswold, and I'm gonna change it. Sharon, you got me a hoodie, remember, for Christmas, and it says, go Griswold or go home. Because my last name's Griswold. And I think I'm gonna change my channel's name to Go Griswold or Go Home. What do you think about that? You think I should do it? Should I do that? Should I change it? Oh, look at that. Yeah, my hair is a wreck. And I'm actually using an eyeshadow palette. Taylor, you have this too. It's Alamar Cosmetics. And I'm using this right here, this very top shade. The pinky one, not the gold. And I'm tapping in with a brush, and I'm just going right above my cheeks. I'm telling you, girls, this gives you an amazing glow. Blinding, like, almost. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit right there. I almost feel like I have too much on sometimes. I see like these beautiful girls on YouTube doing their makeup, and it looks amazing. And I feel like I try to do the same thing, only I look like a clown, and it doesn't turn out right. Okay, I'm going to be using the Superhero It Cosmetics mascara. Again, we got this in a BoxyCharm. It's amazing mascara. If you don't have it, you need it. And yes, Taylor, I am going to be getting the Superhero, brain farting, all day today. The Sex on the Beach? That's a cake. Better than sex. Ha! Got it. I am going to be getting that very soon. So, oh, wait. Nope, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to be doing that yet. I'm going to be putting on a little bit of eyeliner. And this is from Lise. I can't say the last name, though. It's W-A-T-I-E-R. Lise or Lise. Watier or Waiter. Watier. I'm going to put a light bit of this black eyeliner along my lash line. I have so many eyeliners. So if anybody in my fam that's watching me needs a good black liner, come get one. Come on over, baby. Come on over, baby. Well, how's it go? Hey, boy, da-da-da-da-da. You got something going on. Yes, I do. That's an old song. I'm an idiot. Why is this so pulley today? See how I always shut my mouth when I'm trying to talk? Or when I'm trying to talk. When I'm trying to do something. Only when I'm doing makeup, though. And I'm going to drag a little bit on the lower lash line, like halfway. Or not even halfway, like a quarter way down. Ah! I broke it. I'm grab another one because we can't be doing that. Can't be working with that. I think this was actually a BoxyCharm one too, the Jonte blue one. Okay. Anyway, done with that now. Now we're going to be doing the mascara. Oh my gosh. I poked myself in the eye. And it got all over under my eye. But don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not blind. I have full sight still. I don't need an ambulance, so don't call 911. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do something to myself, like painfully. Does anybody else make funny faces when they're doing their mascara? Like, my mom used to go. And every time I do my mascara, I think of that. It's so funny. And I'm always like this. Ryan walks in sometimes and I'm like, and he looks at me like, what are you doing? He won't let me, I know why, obviously, but I've tried to let him get me record him and do his makeup before. And he's like, you touch me with that makeup brush, it's going up your butt. So, that won't be happening. And you know I would love for Ryan to get on here with me too and chat, but you guys know Ryan. Well, the family are watching anyway. And I highly doubt that's going to happen. And if it does, it's going to be a long time. Because he's not nearly as social. He doesn't socialize as much as I do. And he's not as open. And that's fine. And I think that we balance each other out very well. Because I'm always pushing him to do more. And he's always pushing me to shut my mouth and quit sharing things that the whole world don't need to know. So we balance each other good. And we have the best relationship. It's amazing. Crazy amazing. Okay. I'm going to take some Brow Gal because like Kathleen Lights, I don't like the new or the $1 Billion Brow. It's too creamy and feels like it's slipping and sliding all over the universe. Meaning my forehead. My big old forehead. Okay. Now, what am I going to do next? Oh, lips. Let me find some lip liner. Oh, here we go. We'll use this, but I need to sharpen it really quick. This is a pretty one, and I love it. It came in BoxyCharm, too. Man, I do use more BoxyCharm products than I thought I did. I didn't notice that until now. You guys pushed me to the edge. You guys pushed me to my limits. Okay, this is called Timber by Bodyography. It's creamy. I hate when I first sharpen a lip liner though, because it's so pointy. I like them to be a little bit more flat. Do you? How do you like yours? As long as it works, right? Do you guys just line your lips or do you put it all over your lips? My lips are so dry right now that I can't put it all over my lips. But I have. I've done both. And I'm going to be using yet again, another Boxy product. And it's a Tardist lip paint. It's like a gloss. And I love this gloss. I gave it to my daughter and then I took it back. She's 8 and she's just not responsible enough for makeup yet anyway. And I kept finding it like all over the house, so I still let her use it though. You know, just to play. She's not allowed to go out with makeup on. She's not allowed to like wear makeup to school yet, or, you know, normal 8-year-old little girl stuff that they like to copy their moms. I like it. I think it's pretty. I might give it a little bit of extra color. I got this in BoxyCharm this month. It's the Ofra in this shade, Havana Nights. I'll put like a teeny tiny bit watercolor. Ooh. I like it, but I don't think I would wear like this like fancy dark look with the eyes that I have on. All right. Anyway, that's about all I'm gonna do. I think, sorry. I think it turned out decent. I mean, I'm not a professional, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a gal in Ohio that's bored. I'm trying to duck lip you so you can see my liner. Anyway, thanks for watching. I love all you guys. Sorry that it's 30 minutes long. When I learn to edit, it won't be that long. But if you like it, thumbs me up. And for my family, I love you. Thanks for watching. I know you guys will, because you guys just can't resist my beautiful face. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Bye.